Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Exact Track 4D radar tracking severe weather moving through much of southeastern Michigan.
Yeah, severe weather moving across the state. Take a look at video from Flint, where heavy rain is leading to flooding in the area. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. Off the top here at 11. Let's get to Kim Adams with a look at where things stand now. Already been a busy night, Kim.
It has, and our attention now is shifting to flooding, which we sometimes don't take as seriously as we need to. Flint is under a flash flood warning at this hour, and much of Metro Detroit is under a flood advisory, which has now been extended to parts of Wayne County and Macomb counties as well. This area of thunderstorms here has a lot of lightning, but also heavy rain at a rate of about 2 inches per hour. So it's pouring down rain right now in West Bloomfield, Bloomfield Hills, Novi. So a flood advisory is in effect for parts of Macomb, Wayne, Oakland, and Livingston counties until about 1 o'clock this morning, 12:15 for Livingston, but 1 a.m. for Oakland County. And then that flash flood warning, which means flooding comes up very quickly. The water comes up very quickly. That is for Flint. So if you're traveling anywhere tonight, just be aware that you will run into that flooding. 70 degrees right now in Mount Clemens, 66 in Pontiac, upper 60s in Lapeer, 72 at Metro Airport. Tomorrow, can't rule out an isolated shower, but it looks like tomorrow is going to be a much nicer day with highs in the low to mid 80s. We'll talk more about the flooding tonight and what you can expect and when you can expect these storms to get out of here later on tonight. You can also go to our Forewarn weather app. This was really a great tool to have earlier tonight, especially for those areas that were under tornado warning. So just go to your favorite app store and type in WDIV.
All right, Kim, we are also following breaking news from the city's east side tonight involving a deadly car crash.
It happened at the intersection of East McNichols and Van Dyke. Police tell us one of the cars was carrying an adult and 3 young children. Mara McDonald with the latest on the investigation.
A terrible accident scene out here at 6th and Van Dyke, and a little girl has died out here. Detroit police confirming that for us. I want you to look down Van Dyke, and you're going to see 2 vehicles. There's going to be a black sedan and a white SUV. Police telling us that in that black sedan you had an adult and 3 small children between 7 and 10. That sedan was going southbound here on Van Dyke. For some reason, it crossed over the center line. Potentially it was a blown tire. Police aren't sure. And it went right into that white SUV. Everybody got taken to the hospital. You can see airbags deployed over there, but police confirming for us that one of the children inside that sedan, a little girl, has died. Police now just starting to clean up the scene, but Fatal Squad is out here. You can see that the wrecker has arrived out here on the scene, trying to get the cars out of the way. 6th and Van Dyke has been shut down for a substantial period of time this evening. So they're trying to get it open and get traffic moving out here again. We are on Detroit's east side. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara, more breaking news on Detroit's west side, where we've learned 2 young men in their late teens were shot in a drive-by shooting on Strathmore. One is listed in critical condition, the other in stable condition. As of right now, police are investigating. No word if anyone is in custody. We'll bring you an update as soon as we learn more.
Detroit police are investigating the shooting of a 14-year-old boy on the city's east side. In fact, he was in surgery earlier today. Investigators say it happened this afternoon on Remington Avenue near DeQuinder. Police say there were some kids hanging out at the home, one as old as 19. They say someone had a gun, and the 14-year-old ended up getting shot. We are looking for updates on his condition. We'll keep you posted on the investigation as well.
Also on the city's east side, a Detroit police officer is recovering after being shot in the leg. This happened just after midnight near White Hill and Meringue, not too far from Kelly. Investigators say officers were looking into reports of 3 men hanging out in an empty apartment building where they weren't supposed to be. We're told officers approached. One of those men fired a gun. Police fired back, and 1 officer went down. Right now, it's not clear whose bullet struck that officer. Police are still looking for those 3 men and say they found a marijuana grow operation in that building. Tonight, Lansing police are responding to a viral video that shows a 12-year-old boy being detained by police and questioned about a crime he didn't commit.
In a statement posted to Facebook, the police department says this was, quote, an unfortunate misunderstanding. and that Tashawn Bernard was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Apparently, the officer detained Tashawn outside his home while searching for a suspect in a string of car thefts. Both Tashawn and the unknown suspect were wearing a similar pair of neon yellow gym shorts, and apparently that had at least a bit of a hand in the confusion. Lawyers and relatives of Tashawn say he's been traumatized by the experience. The LPD says they hope to put the situation behind them. Drivers can expect more road closures this weekend. In fact, one of them is already in place. It started at 10 o'clock tonight. A stretch of 696 shut down in Oakland County. Jacqueline Francis with more on what drivers need to know. Jacqueline.
These closures will affect I-696 between Telegraph Road and I-275. Here's the full breakdown.
More orange cones are hitting the pavement on I-696 in Oakland County. The weekend closure between I-275 and Telegraph Road comes several months into the ongoing 696 construction project.
We have traffic driving on the old part of the roadway while we rebuild part of the new roadway, and that old roadway is not holding up very well.
So this weekend they'll shut it down and make some temporary fixes.
And while it's closed, we're going to fill in potholes and do a little bit of pavement repair on the old part of the road.
Starting now, eastbound I-696 will be closed from I-275 to Telegraph Road, reopening Saturday evening, while westbound traffic will be closed all weekend long, reopening for the Monday morning commute. If you're heading westbound, you'll have to get off at Telegraph and take one of the mile roads as an alternative. MDOT is recommending 8 Mile. And in the opposite direction, MDOT is recommending M5 to 8 Mile. While it's no doubt frustrating that drivers will be seeing even more closures on top of the ongoing construction project, MDOT officials say it's necessary.
But that's a roadway that handles probably 150,000 drivers a day during the weekday, and it's been kind of being held together for the last 20 years with repairs, so that road is at the end of its lifespan. But while we rebuild half of it, leaving half so drivers could use the roadway, that part is what we really have to do some temporary repairs on.
Looking at the big picture, this I-696 project is a 2-year project. We're still in year 1, so there is still a long road ahead. Reporting in Southfield, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Jacqueline, thank you. Troops with the National Guard are on the ground in Hawaii as those wildfires continue to burn tonight. The death toll is at 67. Thousands have been left homeless, and an urgent effort is underway to get life-saving supplies to the affected areas. The biggest problem now is the high winds. Fire crews and rescuers are battling gusts up to 82 miles per hour.
If anybody's still out here, it's time to go! It's time to go!
I do not know what the final number is going to be, and it's going to be horrible and tragic.
Tonight, cadaver dog search teams are arriving from Nevada. Their mission will be grim as fire officials expect that death toll to rise. At last check, 6 fires are still burning in Maui and the Big Island. One of those fires, though, is now 80% contained. All right, big night downtown as the Lions kick off the preseason schedule against the New York Giants.
Obi Artigue live outside Ford Field, where the team made some big plays in their opening night.
Yes, it was a slow start, though, to this game without the starting offense and defense for this one. But the Lions eventually found their form in this game. A big special teams play, and the rookies coming up big, too. We've got highlights and post-game locker room sound coming up a little bit later in sports.